Fitzy and Wippa.
Tommy Trbojevic, you beautiful man.
How are you?
Yeah, good, buddy.
Tommy.
Good. Hey, must be bittersweet for you, Tommy, because I obviously love donning the blue and representing New South Wales, but injured once again, mate. How hard is it going to be for you tonight?
Yeah, it's going to be tough, obviously. Being a part of the squad over the last few years, it's been an awesome experience, but, not to be this year. But in saying that, looking forward to watching the boys hopefully put in a good performance.
Tommy, what's more frustrating when you see a team, like if you're on the sidelines, your shoulder's stuffed, if you see your team playing well and you just want to be out there, or if you see them playing badly and you think, I just need to get out there?
Probably the latter.
Yeah.
It's disappointing watching them not go well and sitting on the sideline pretty helpless.
Let me get out there and fix this thing.
Do you know what, Tommy? You actually found a guy that can look after your hamstring, and what he did to your hamstring there seems to be working. Then you go and hurt your shoulder. Tommy, have you? I want to go through a few things here with you just to see if you've tried these before. You've done acupuncture before?
Yep.
Do you meditate, Tommy? Does that help at all?
Oh, I do a little bit, not too much.
Right. What about a witch doctor, Tom? Have you seen a witch doctor yet?
It's not bad.
Not yet, but maybe.
What about
that's the next thing?
If we could set up the Dalai Lama and he could bless you, would you think about doing that, Tommy?
That's probably the only thing I've got left. So I definitely think so.
Tommy, I'll just jump in here. Fitzy doesn't have access to the Dalai Lama or any of the others, but what do you think? Tommy was sitting at home eating chicken's feet or something for a witch doctor. I'd stick with your normal physio program, mate, to be honest.
Now, your Turbo, there was rumours going around that he wanted to be Burbo. Has that kicked off, Tommy?
Yeah, well, most of us still call him Burbo, so people think the B's for Ben, but he's actually because he's a bigger, better Turbo, he reckons.
Oh, bigger, better Turbo. I love anyone that gives themselves a nickname.
And winners of this Ampol Little Origin experience, they're going to get a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, Tommy, to play on-field during halftime of the Ampol State of Origin Game 1. I mean, can you remember doing this at halftime when you were a little kid, Tommy?
Well, yeah, I remember doing it at Brookvale Oval, but it's nothing like at AFL Stadium in front of probably 80,000 New South Wales fans. Special night tonight, and it's a great initiative by Ampol, and I'm sure it's going to go very well.
We really appreciate your time, mate. Obviously, we're missing you so much for New South Wales, and we need you back out there, but hopefully the boys can get over the line tonight. We appreciate your time, mate. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me.
Thanks buddy. See you, Tommy.
Fitzy and Wippa.
We are so pumped for this. Kicks off at 7 p.m, the broadcast on Channel 9, and the man that will be leading the Blues out there is the coach, Freddy Fittler. Freddie, welcome!
Freddie!
Morning, Fitz. Morning, Whipper.
No pressure, buddy. No pressure at all.
No.
Did you have a cold shower this morning, Freddie? It's freezing out there at the moment.
Yeah, cold showers every day, mate.
Good boy.
Every day.
Good boy.
Unbelievable. Hey, have you tried it on the boys? And I know you like to do a couple of alternative things with the players, walking around with their bare feet and stuff like that. Freddie, have you asked them for cold showers?
They do the ice bath.
Yes.
So I think they're about 5 degrees.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit more, but that's cold. That's cold.
Freddie, I would think in your position, you'd be constantly looking for smart ways and clever words to get through to your players. Have you got any new sayings, any catchphrases, motivating turns? I mean, what do you say?
Well, I'll tell you what we did do. We all went and watched Top Gun Maverick the other day.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's such a team builder, Freddie, isn't it?
Do you believe that? I reckon at least half of the team hadn't seen the movie. The first one.
Yeah, neither had I.
See, that's
Really?
That's
Yeah.
horrific.
I mean, it came out in 1985, I think. So it was a while ago, Freddie. A lot of those players are too young.
Well, I worked that out. So, but they loved it. They loved it. So there's some little pockets of gold in Top Gun. So a little bit of Maverick, channeling our inner Maverick.
Okay.
Did anyone get any nicknames? Was there an Iceman or a Goose that were given? Anyone given nicknames?
No, not that I know of.
No,
Not that
okay.
I know of. No.
Hey, Freddie, can I ask you? Kenty's written an article in the Daily Telegraph today. The headline says, "Let's bring back the hate." And he says in the article, players are actively encouraged to talk down and disregard any comment, statistic, slur or slanderous allegation that might somehow inflict a little interest in the Origin series. He reckons we don't get stuck into each other as much anymore. What do you think about that, Freddie?
Well, I'm not sure what world Paul Kent's living in at the moment, but I think that sort of behaviour is incredibly outlawed. And given the scrutiny that all players, coaches, administration are under these days, it feels like if you say anything controversial, then all you're doing is really putting yourself and your team and your organisation under a mountain of pressure. So at the end of the day, what's said within our four walls and how we feel and what we want to do, we'll be keeping there.
Yeah, but frustrating too, Freddie. You got to work harder to have the team in those four walls, don't you? There's mics and there's cameras. It's non-stop.
Well, we try not to have mics. They can put their cameras in wherever they like, but there's a level of trust in amongst the players that if we're talking within ourselves, at a stage within ourselves. So and while we got that, we're confident that that's there. Then I don't mind what camera's there.
Hey, can I have I don't know if anyone's asked you, but have you spoken to Rabs, mate? I mean, he went out on 99 Origins. He's not calling tonight. He's retired from the game. But what was the chat that you had with Rabs, Freddie?
Well, he's such a big part of our game. Like, there's a friend that I work with, and we miss him not being at the footy because he's a very unique person. Awesome to be around. But I think at the end of the day, just a lot of my memories are with his voice behind it.
Yeah.
So, and it was very good. It was,
yes.
We don't sort of get these, these people that come along all the time where, like you said, so what's that, 33 years of Origin?
Yeah.
That's a pretty impressive record. So, I told him I'd miss him, and, he's cheering for us.
Was there ever any bad commentary from him when you were playing, Freddie? Did he ever say anything about you that you didn't think was unfair on the field?
So the one thing Rabs, I thought, has done better than any other commentator that I've ever listened to, he doesn't criticise players.
No. All positive.
He sees the game, he leaves the criticism and the praise to the people with him, the experts, but you can go back. I can't ever remember him ever criticising a player.
No, there was a lot of other people that criticised you.
What was that one try, Freddie, the sidestep, and he said that you turned back time? What was that comment he said about you?
The age shall not weary him.
Yes, that is
on Anzac Day.
Wow, that is brilliant.
Freddie,
brilliant. Now, are you excited? We talk to you about debutants every year, Freddie. We get really excited about this. Katoni Staggs, we've got Stephen Crichton and Ryan Madison. These boys, they must be itching to get out there, Freddie.
Yeah, we do a jersey prezzo, and we had their parents.
Brilliant.
Some friends come in and they just talk about their life from their perspective. So to watch, their son or brother or cousin come through and deal with operation, deal with setbacks, and then dealing with then the pressure, and then finally make it. It's a nice way to see the sort of sport and what it can do to families and people. So it was a real joy the other night to listen to those perspectives.
Love that.
Freddie, where are you at the moment? You sound like you could be feeding a bird at your Currumbin Sanctuary or something. You're out having your morning walk at Taronga Zoo, or where are you, buddy?
That's it. We've done our morning walk. Our staff do a walk every morning in the Olympic Park. There's a mangrove walk. And then there's actually a walk around the old brickworks. A little bit of exploring to do around here, and just about to have the first bit of coffee. There's some birds chirping in the background.
It's a perfect morning.
Any more motivational speakers today before the game, Freddie, or what are you doing?
No. We had Roy Simmons in. And I'll tell you who else we had who was awesome.
Brilliant.
Alexander Volkanovski.
Yes, the UFC fighter. Yes.
Mate,
he's brilliant.
What a weapon.
Yeah, mate.
What a weapon.
Hey, get him into the ring with a couple of boys to see how they go, Freddie.
Well, he talked about, he got put in this hold, his guillotine, where a bloke choked him with his feet, with his legs for 40 seconds. And he got out.
He got out. Yeah, that's right. That was in a UFC match.
That's right, not long ago.
Absolutely. So he just, just talks about just keep applying pressure. You don't know where that crack's going to come. But his story's fantastic.
Freddie having coffee amongst the rainbow lorikeets. You need to try and relax, mate.
Cold showers, coffee, birds. We love you, Freddie. Good luck tonight, mate. Well done, mate.
See you, mate.
Fitzy and Wippa.
Pre-State of Origin, and we are pumped in the studio here. One man, well, it says here, he has established himself as one of the country's most versatile sports presenters. You will find him on Channel 9, and he's kicking it off tonight at 6 p.m. The magnificent James Bracey!
Yeah!
Hello, buddy.
Did you guys take that off my Tinder profile?
Well, that's the thing. Are you like a triple threat? I mean, can you sing? Can you dance? You can commentate?
Can't do any of those, actually. So why am I here again?
Great question.
A long time ago, Matty de Groot did have... he had his top off on a jet ski.
Oh, hang on a minute.
In a profile, which he thought worked, James. Did you have any tops off shots back in the day?
It's a pretty decent rig. No.
Are you single, James?
No, married with
he's
two
married
kids.
with two
Well, that's
kids.
what I thought.
So, yeah. Did I talk about my Tinder profile on radio?
Yeah, let us know if you want us to cut anything out here, buddy. We'll just get through this pre-record and then we'll clean it up.
Tell us about tonight, because we had Tommy Trbojevic not long ago, and we're going to miss him. Probably one of the most dynamic players in the game. Can New South Wales still get up, James, tonight?
Yeah, Freddie was able to adopt an extra son other than Zach. Turbo would be the one. He loves him and will miss him tonight. Yeah. Look, I think despite Turbo, despite Latrell, I love the new guys that are coming in. I'm a big Tony Staggs fan. And Freddie's it's the Freddie vibe. Like that's the thing with him. He just knows how to do it. The only thing that worries me is the Billy vibe. Yeah. You know, the Billy Slater, Cameron Smith, Jonathan Thurston, Three Musketeers, all coaching them, got them in camp, doing the Queensland thing. I'm scared of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tonight, I love Freddie. You've worked with Freddie quite a bit. We got him on the show later today. Did not know only takes cold showers. Any other weird routines that you see Freddie do before he goes on air?
He went full vegan a couple of years ago, and we've got to do a lot of travelling together. And, it sort of does a few weird things to your system.
Yeah, right.
Car ride down to Bega for a fundraising match.
No.
Windows down the whole time.
We're going to bring that up with Freddie later on.
We had it in an Uber yesterday. The Uber driver, he even wound down his own window to claim it.
It was crazy.
I've got a mate that if I've paid for the Uber right at the end of the trip, does the business and gets out of the car laughing, and then I
know that he's dropped a bomb and he's
so
out.
I get 1 star.
That is brilliant. All right, James Bracey is here. It's headline off, up against Matty de Groot. Are you ready to do this? I give you a topical story. Come up with your best headline. You ready to go?
Peter Overton warned me against doing this.
Yes.
I will tell you that. He said, don't do this.
He dominates. He dominates Pete Overton. James Bracey versus Matty de Groot.
Fitzy and Wippa.
James Bracey, he is here, up against Matty de Groot. It's the headline off.
Well, Matt de Groot's job is to read out headlines. He's not that great at it, but gets it right sometimes.
You said plenty of fist, Fitz.
James Bracey's about to rip out his spine. Well, metaphorically, with some headlines.
Yeah, that's right. It's the headline off.
I mean, you talked about James Bracey being the first face that you'll see tonight, but geez, it's going to be sad not hearing the voice of rugby league tonight. You know, throwing a Matty Thompson who's a gun, but no rabs.
It's all over, baby.
Who's going to do the preamble for these modern day warriors?
Oh, Gus will be around. Don't worry about that.
It's bigger and better every year,
we're not
doesn't
putting them
it?
all out. We got rid of that Sturlo bloke, whoever he was.
Oh, mate, he's been carried for years.
All right, here we go. I give you a topical story. You give us your best headline. Matty de Groot, you can go first to show James how it's done. First topical story. Cyclist accidentally crashes into his own wife after crossing the finish line as his proud wife tried to take a photo of him. He cleaned up his wife after the finish line. Best headline.
I'm in trouble here. Bicycle takes out woman in town compared to Sarah, who's just the town bicycle.
I saw it coming a mile off and I was like, go on, commit to the sledge, go on.
You do know Sarah's the judge?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was a poor choice with your last there, Matt.
Thanks.
Oh, man. Being bowled over by your hubby would leave you feeling out of sorts, but that's not nearly as offensive as a grown man in tight lycra bike shorts.
Yeah, probably Bracey gets
Well
it.
done.
Well done, James.
Can't think how.
James,
Yeah.
you can go first on this one. LeBron James' playing card. His playing card is expected to fetch $6 million. This would be his rookie card.
Wow.
LeBron James, $6 million. Best headline.
That's a lot of money to spend on a playing card, but isn't that what Matty DeGroot spent on his latest sports card?
I mean, the Hyundai Santa Fe Highlander is a multi-million-dollar weapon.
It's really sick, bro.
Did someone say sex?
Didn't you scratch up a McLaren?
Oh, my father-in-law scratched up the rims of a McLaren, but we don't talk about that on air because I want to get another one at some stage. So, that's a good one, James. The human reverse of LeBron James has to be Whip in that celebrity game.
Don't bring that. I mean, that's another sledge. The team is hurting at the moment.
It
The
is
team
career limiting, but
James, you would have seen, there was the celebrity basketball game
At the
that
Kings.
Nick Kyrgios and Dominic Perrottet played.
Yeah.
And there was one moment
names,
where
yeah.
M. Whitfley got the ball outside the arc and put up this shot that landed so far from the rim that it only described as a pass.
It landed at the free throw line.
Everybody needs a bit of fresh air every now and then, and I had plenty of it.
let's keep it even. Matty DeGroot.
Thank you. She's
1-all.
back. Love it.
Tiebreaker, Matty DeGroot, you're going first. Simple one, State of Origin. It kicks off tonight. Game 1, best headline, MDG.
Throw what you've got, your verbal backhands. Fact is, tonight's winner is the mighty Queensland.
I'd forgot we peddle this rubbish every year.
Throw him over the sideline. James Bracey.
There's a sea of blue, so let the battle begin. But Whipper's clearly playing in the weight of origin. Sorry, mate.
What do you mean by that?
Whose legends this round?
What do you mean by that?
Sorry, bro.
A big
The wait
time,
is over.
Big
Carl
time player.
told me to write that one.
Yeah, I bet. Here we go. Says.
I could never support a Queensland
Okay,
victory,
mate.
so it's got to be Bracey.
Oh, the sympathy vote. I'll take it. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Jimmy.
Thank you.
Got it.
Good luck tonight, mate. Obviously, this is the highlight of your year, State of Origin.
It is. As a kid, loved it. I can't believe I get to. It's every year you sort of do the, huh?
Yeah.
Are we really doing this?
Brilliant. It's so
Am I
good.
there? So it's no, can't wait tonight. Super nervous, super excited, and just feels even. So we're live from 7 p.m. Big pre-show.
Beautiful.
Could be anything.
Love you, Bracey. Thanks for coming
Back
on the
at
show.
you guys.
legend.
Thanks for having me.
Fitzy and Wippa.